Guys, like, what do I even say? I mean, the Chicago Bears lose to the New Orleans Saints by a score of 21-9 in the first round of the 2020 NFL playoffs, ending their season and perhaps also ending the careers of Mitch Trubisky in Chicago, hopefully the career of Matt Nagy in Chicago, and maybe the career also of Ryan Pace in Chicago, okay? Getting blown out, getting embarrassed on national TV for the whole world to watch in the playoffs. Completely and utterly pathetic. I don't care what you say. Yeah, we had injuries. Yeah, we had Roquan Smith out. We had Jalen Johnson out. We had Darnell Mooney out. And yeah, I mean, it seemed like we were not going to be, you know, even competing with this team at all. The New Orleans Saints, that is, because, you know, obviously the Saints had a much better record this season and the Bears just barely made the playoffs. So I totally get those things. But to lose in the manner in which you did, Matt Nagy needs to be fired tomorrow. I know he probably won't be because our owners are a bunch of wusses. They don't really care about winning football. They care about their money, and as long as they get their money, you know, nothing really matters to them. But how do you only put up 3 points of offense until garbage time? 3 points of offense until garbage time. I mean, this is like... Nothing's changed, okay? It's the same old Chicago Bears. We always have a trash, pathetic offense that gets bailed out by our good defense. And make no mistake about it, guys. In this game, for the majority of this game, our defense kept us, you know, close, okay? We had a chance to win this game in the first half, at least, because our defense was balling out the entire time, okay? Yeah, they had a few lapses here and there, but to only allow 21 points to one of the best offenses in the entire NFL, I don't care what you say. That should have been good enough to beat this team, but it was not, because we had one of the worst offensive performances that I've seen from this team over the past 3 years. And that's saying so much, guys, because I've seen some absolutely horrible performances offensively. But the performance that we had today, to only put up 3 points until garbage time, to have just key mistakes, Javon Wims dropping a wide open touchdown that could have changed the flow of that game, play calling being absolutely putrid, not even allowing Trubisky to go down the field, going on these dink and dunks. And obviously Trubisky himself was not great, but did Trubisky even have a chance to be great in this game? Like, I don't think they even gave Mitch the opportunity to be great in this game with the plays that they were calling, okay? And also looking at how receivers were dropping wide open passes, we were committing dumb penalties, like all the stuff around Mitch was clearly not working. The offensive line also had one of their worst days of this entire season. And to be honest, guys, like, I can't even name too many bad passes that Mitch threw in this game. The only thing hurting him was that he wasn't taking shots down the field, but I partly feel like that's due to play calling, okay? We didn't drop many deep shots for Mitch to take in that second half. We stuck with that same play action scheme, which I totally get why they were doing that, because obviously Mitch in the past has shown that he can't be a capable passer down the field, but he was in this game, okay? In the first half, he was pretty accurate going down the field. He should have had a 40-yard touchdown to Javon Wims, but obviously we all know what happened after that, okay? After that beautiful ball by Mitch, Wims just straight up let the ball fall through his hands. It hit him in the numbers, and he ruined the only good offensive play we had that entire day. And, you know, getting that play also, that would have changed the entire flow of the game, because that's a big-time play that we haven't had too many of this entire season. So Wims needs to be cut immediately. Maybe not immediately, but this offseason, okay, I'm not a big fan of keeping him on the team for next year, because what does he provide us? Okay, he provides us with literally nothing, okay? He had that punch on C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and besides that, like, what else did he do this season? Okay, absolutely nothing. So Wims should be out of here, and Anthony Miller too. I mean, I can't figure out many ways to justify keeping Anthony Miller on this team as well, because he got ejected late in this game, and I don't fully agree with the ejection, but Anthony Miller is just straight up so stupid for even talking to Gardner-Johnson, okay? All of these guys knew that Gardner-Johnson was like this, okay? They knew that he's going to talk trash, he's going to try to get in their heads, and they let this man get in their heads, okay? Miller has been a non-factor for us pretty much this entire season, so I don't see why he should come back. Like, maybe he does come back, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I don't see why he should come back when his production is easily replaced by pretty much anybody, okay? Draft a receiver, maybe do something else, maybe sign a receiver, but Miller probably is not going to be back for next year. So adios, Miller. Another second-round bust by Ryan Pace. And what else can I say about this offense, man? I mean, top to bottom, they were horrid the entire afternoon, okay? They went 1 for 10 on third down. They only had, like, I believe, like 150 yards of offense for the majority of this game until garbage time. So it was a pathetic performance top to bottom. Obviously, our quarterback play was not that great. Our offensive line play was terrible this entire afternoon. Our receivers weren't doing much of anything. But what irks me the most about this offensive performance was that the play calling, I feel like, is also one of the biggest reasons why we did not have success. Okay, Matt Nagy or Bill Lazor, or whoever the hell is calling plays, I don't even care at this point. Whoever was calling plays, they were playing to lose that game. Okay, there were no more deep shots for Mitch in the second half. There was way too much running on 2nd and long, on 3rd and long. Like, why would you give up also and punt the ball in that 4th quarter? I realized that we had pretty much no chance of coming back, but to punt that ball, you gave up on the season. You told me that you don't care at all about winning this game. Matt Nagy should not be brought back for next year. Yeah, I totally get he doesn't have a great quarterback to work with. Okay, Mitch Trubisky is nowhere even close to being a good quarterback in this league. He is very limited for sure, but to have this type of performance with him, to completely just give up on him in this game, to not even allow him the shot to win this game, that is something that he deserves to be fired for, because what has Matt Nagy done for us since he took over? Okay, the only good season that we had with him came because of the defense, because of Vic Fangio. Our offense was always bottom 15, bottom 10 with Matt Nagy. So I really cannot justify bringing him back for next year. His decision-making in big games is always bad. His play calling in big games is always bad. His utilization of his personnel is always bad. I don't see why Matt Nagy should be back for next year. Mitch Trubisky also, though, like, I feel like he's not going to be brought back for next year because he's not an elite quarterback in this league. He's not a top of the league quarterback. He's not even top 10 or top 15 in this league. He's probably in the 25 to 30 range as of now. I do fully agree that he can be better with maybe better play calling, maybe with a better system around him. But if you have to have everything perfect around you to have success, like, it's probably not worth keeping you for the long term. So as much as I love Trubisky the person, as much as I'll always be rooting for him and his success, because this guy wanted to be the QB in Chicago. He wanted to desperately be that superstar that Chicago has been looking for like my entire life and even beyond. Okay, in the past 40 plus years, we have never had a good quarterback, and Trubisky really badly wanted to be that guy. He was a great leader in the locker room. He worked as hard as he possibly could to be that guy for Chicago, but in the end, it just simply did not work out. So wherever Trubisky goes next year, if he does indeed leave this team, I wish him the best of luck. I thank him so much for all the work he did put in, but it just simply did not work out. But yeah, guys, like, I'm honestly not in a good mood to talk about this team for much longer, so I'm probably going to end this video right here and cut it pretty short. But obviously in the coming weeks, I'll be coming out with more videos talking about the offseason and, you know, potential free agent acquisitions, maybe trades, maybe what's going to happen for the future of the Bears, and kind of go over what went wrong for the Bears over the past 3 years. But I just, at this point in time, I can't do it, okay? This was just another pathetic, embarrassing loss on national television. Our offense just sucks, and it's the same old Bears, okay? It's been the same old Bears my entire life, and it just really hurts because we don't deserve this as Bears fans. Like, why? We're such diehard fans. We buy this team's merchandise. We support them nonstop every single day, every single hour. And this is how they treat us. It sucks, man. It truly does suck. Like, Bears football is in all of our bloods. We live and breathe this stuff. And when the Bears have bad seasons like this, like, it's really hard to tolerate even watching this team. So, like, I don't know what else to say. I'm not really optimistic about the future at this point in time because I don't even know how you move on after a loss like this. I just hope Matt Nagy gets fired tomorrow. I hope changes are being made for next season. Ted Phillips as well. He needs to be gone too. Maybe Ryan Pace as well. Like, we have to make big changes. Otherwise, the same things are going to continue for next season. Before I end the video, though, I want to say one final thing, and that is that thank you so much to all of you guys out there from the bottom of my heart for supporting this channel so hard over the past 3+ years, okay? Making videos about the team I love so much. It's been the honor of my life. Like, I really do enjoy making these videos for you guys, and I'll continue doing them for as long as I possibly can, even after I'm done with college, you know, when I have a job in the real world, because this is obviously not my full-time thing. I will still try to make as many videos as I possibly can because I love interacting with all you guys, okay? You guys are absolutely awesome. You guys made the season worth it for me. Like, all the success I've had on the videos this year and just all the other stuff too, like the collaborations I've done, you know, the sponsorships I got as well. Like, that was all possible only because of you guys. So for that, I will forever be thankful. I really hope I can witness at least one Chicago Bears championship in my lifetime, but this year was not that year. As always, guys, bear down.